So I made these nails, and they are tapered square nails, medium size, yes, and or short. I mean, look at they're saying this is short, but I have small nail beds, so for me anything is long. But yeah, and then I just did them pitch black, like beautiful black, and then on top of these 3 nails I put a metallic chrome powder on top, and then I left these 4 just plain black, peach black. That is freaking adorable. It's plain, and I was gonna make everything like that, but I don't know, I can never just keep it one thing. I don't know, that's something about me. So whenever I'm like, I'm gonna do a plain nail or just keep it, because it was supposed to be just a black set, but I was like, no, let's add some metallic chrome powder to it. I'm obsessed. That's beautiful. Okay, so on tonight's video, we are just going to be chilling, a little yap session. Is it the first yap session of the year? I think so. I'm so sorry for the background noise. Firstly, I did buy some soundproofing things, so I just need to find what I'm gonna stick them on, because I don't want to ruin the paint underneath. So I have to just figure out how to get them on, and maybe just keep them there, because I like to reorganize. If you don't know about me, nothing can stay the way it is. I need to move and move and move, and yeah, I don't know, I'm like that. So I don't want to put it somewhere and then take it off, or I'm gonna have to do like the entire wall above, then it won't be kind of in a way. But I don't know, well, I'll see. So I am sorry for the background noise. Yeah, where can I start? So yeah, it's just gonna be a yap session. I have a few triggers here, and we're just gonna chill, catch up, talk about everything and anything. So firstly, let's start off with my health. I still have to, I'm currently filming this on a Friday. Let me quickly check the date. The 24th of January. This is when I'm filming it, so I don't know when I'm gonna put it up. And this past 2 weeks of January, or since the start of January until now, I have been filming ASMR content like crazy for TikTok and for YouTube and for Instagram and YouTube Shorts, so that I can have, just that. I like pre-filming because it saves you, and then for a rainy day and whatever. So that's what I've been doing, and just getting schedules ready and seeing what I can do. Yeah, so I've been busy, and I'm continuing to be busy. So let's first start off with my health. So I still have to go in February, maybe like in the middle or the end of the month. I have to go to the doctor. So here's the backstory. 2024 has been a really emotional year. My GP doctor passed away in June of 2024, and she was helping me with my insulin resistant. Yeah, and then at the end of the year, I think in October, I went to my other GP. So it's like the regular GPs that are there that we've known for years and years. So I just went to the other lady, the other GP doctor, and I was telling her that in January we can draw blood, see where I'm at, if I'm gonna need higher dosage, or etc, and how we can manage the insulin resistance. Sadly, she passed away in 2024. May they rest in peace. I've known them since I was so little, and you know, just growing up, I've known them for many years, and it's so sad that both of them passed away in 2024. And it is from cancer. Both of them, their cancer reoccurred. So I think the other doctor who passed away in December, I think she got cancer, and then my regular GP who passed away in June, she her cancer came back. Cancer is a mother effer. Why isn't there a cure yet? Why? There's so many other sicknesses and things, and it's like, just give us a cure. It's not gonna take your money away, I promise, because we all know money ain't it funny in the rich man's world. Yeah, so sadly they passed away. So now I have to look for a new GP doctor, and I'm kind of freaking out because the doctor that started this firm, I've also known him since I was a child. So I don't know if he's probably gonna recruit new GPs and stuff. He's old, so I really hope he does recruit. So I have to see to which doctor I'm gonna go regarding my health wise, because I have to take blood again. I don't like needles. I don't like blood, things like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to see. So that's the situation. But yeah, as of now, I am back on meal prepping. So I am meal prepping, and I am getting back into the gym. Well, home gym. Starting small. I do bicycle. I do my sit-ups. I do not currently run outside because it is so hot and I will faint. So I just do bike riding. I do boxing and sit-ups and stuff. So we'll see. I just need to stick through it. Sometimes I just want to climb inside my body. I don't know how to explain it, and be like, you got this, you dumb. Oh. Yeah, so that's the health chapter. Then YouTube plans. As I've mentioned, I have been working, putting in the filming, and when I'm done filming the videos, because I still have a bunch of videos from last year that I filmed, so they're still to come up, and then I'm just pre-recording a lot of videos, a lot of straight up, a lot of content. So after that, it's gonna be a lot of editing. Yay, we love editing over here. No, we don't, because sometimes Fatima, I don't think I'll ever show you guys bloopers, because it's just me either swearing at the cars, other people, or the dogs, or I'm just zoning out really quickly, or I fan myself because it's hot currently. But yeah, I don't know. You don't want to see that bloopers, and I talk a lot of shh. But that is what I've been doing, and I have been prepping to start a second channel. Oh, that S, sorry. I've been prepping to start a second channel that is going to be not ASMR related things. I'm still working out, but I just need to start it, honestly. The same I did with this channel, just start it, and you'll see where it takes you. But I want to have I at least want to have an idea of where I want that channel to go. I know I want it to be about everything. Like my ASMR is. It's not just about, mouse sounds. It's not just about this and that. I want it to be about everything that I can possibly think of, talking about series, movies, music, reaction videos, cleaning videos, organizing, makeup, nails. So I do have an idea, save up for a camera actually, because that's gonna help me a lot, especially with the second channel, because the phone, when I have to flip it, you guys are gonna see a few videos where I have to flip the camera and you can see the freaking entire stand. And yeah, stands that are, but most stands are made for cameras and not phones for some angles. And yeah, I don't want to think about that now. And I'm not a perfectionist, but I like things to be sort of, you know, not too messy. I don't know. So that's my YouTube plans. Second channel, and get that ball on the roll, because I would enjoy that. I feel I also just don't like my body. So oh hi, I also just don't like my body, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to withstand that comments. Like, now all you guys can see is my upper body, and obviously by my face and that, you know, I'm fat, and my arms, like, duh. And I do get hate comments. I just block and remove and go along, because, oh, you're so smart, oh, you're like, I know I'm fat, okay, I know I'm fat. So I just need to mentally, you know, I don't know. But yeah, okay, then the other thing is lives. I have never been on a live on YouTube or TikTok, and I see they just want me to do lives on TikTok. And before I go live on TikTok, I would love to go live here on YouTube, because this is where it all started. But I don't know, you guys, I'm so awkward. I'm so awkward. I don't know if I will be able to do lives. Maybe not now, but when the weather gets a little cooler, maybe I will, because I don't know, can we pause lives? Because all it's gonna be is 20 minutes, and then I'm like, or 15, not even 10 minutes, and then I'm like, pause. I need to take a break. And I see people who do lives and they're on there for hours and hours and hours, and I'm like, how? And the times is gonna be a mother effort, because I'm gonna have to film when it is currently this time. It's currently past, yes, it's 7:30 p.m. Sats time. So this is the time that I would have to film, and then hopefully people around the beautiful world will also be able to tune in, because I can't do it in the afternoon. It's way too loud and I have other priorities, so it's gonna have to be in nighttime. So the lives, when it's colder, I'll give it a shot. I'll lay like all triggers that I do on my channel, I'll lay it out on the table, and yeah, I'll give it a shot. My first live probably won't be long, just because I'm so nervous, because there's no editing it out, because I like to tell myself while I'm busy filming, and I make a, like, maybe I'll do this and I'll be like, Fatima, edit that out, and then I give it a few seconds, and then I go on. And in live, there's no doing that. You're on, you're live. Everything you say can and will be held against you. Yeah, and sometimes I just give more information than needed, and I edit most of those things out because I feel like it's unnecessary. So for lives, we'll see. But I definitely want to do it. It looks fun though. Okay, next piece of business is customs. I will be opening customs this year. I'm just not sure when. I'll probably make a video just for that on YouTube and be like, customs are open, go check out the Google forums, read everything carefully. And yes, you need to read everything carefully, because I already suck with PayPal and things like that. There will be probably no refunds, because I'm gonna be like, how do I refund this? And then I have to call my bank, and I'm overthinking everything. This is who I am. I'm a ball of a stress overthinker person. I cannot not overthink anything, and it's sad. But y'all, so customs, I will open it this year. I I think that could be fun too. I hope I do get support for it though, if there's people who wants costumes, because that would be awesome. Just to see what it is. What is your favorite triggers, you know, how you would want a video to go. Yeah, so that is like the top. That is like the top first 4 yapping for January so far. Yeah, so my January so far has been busy and just a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking, and a little of doing. I want February to be a lot of doing. A lot of doing. How has your January been? And how is your February going? Because I'll probably post this in February, I feel like. Not sure. Okay, let's get on to what I've been watching. I'm just gonna do a quick little water break. Kind of matches. Oh, you can see my triggers. Kind of match. Okay. As always, everything will be at the side of me. So, I have 2 US movies on here that I don't recommend. So, I'm just talking to you about what I've been watching, but I'm not recommending this stuff to you because because what the F? Is that rain? It's rain. It's starting to rain. Do you guys hear that? It's funny because there's no prediction of rain this week. They didn't predict rain. Okay, so the first movie that I watched is If. US movie. Family friendly. 2024. I rate it a 3 out of 10. So I think Ryan Reynolds plays in it. And okay, spoilers ahead. Because I'm just gonna explain these things to you. So if you haven't watched it and you feel like you're gonna wanna watch it, go watch it and then come back and we can talk about it. But yeah, so If is imaginary friends. This girl loses her mother to cancer, I presume. Then her father gets sick or he has to go in for a major operation. So they move back. They move back to where they stayed before the mother died, with the grandma. And she sees this weird looking cartoon character and she follows it. And when I tell you this movie was predictable as F, it was predictable. It was an hour in and we were like, where's this movie going? And I felt like lately movies has not been hitting the way they hit, especially US movies. They haven't been hitting. It's an hour of nothing and then 45 minutes or 50 minutes of another nothing. And it's like, if you've liked it, good for you, but it was so predictable from the jump. We saw, oh, this one's imaginary friend, so it's about imaginary, you know, whatever you imagine, that's your imaginary friend. And basically, I guess when you grow old or you don't believe in imaginary friends anymore, they're just there and you can't see them anymore and whatnot, and they have to get new homes. But for me, it just felt like the whole story was about the girl remembering her imaginary friend. And it was obvious that he was also imaginary because Ryan Reynolds is imaginary friend. But the way they made it seem like he wasn't, but me and my sister, we were just like, that's her imaginary friend. Because it's just the way that to the hospital, and the business people would only talk to her like they don't see him. So we just knew, and we knew the grandma's imaginary friend was. So I like the idea of that movie, but it was not. They didn't direct it beautifully, which was sad. So I gave it a 3 out of 10 because I would not watch it again. It went nowhere. It went nowhere. It was a nice concept, an idea of imaginary friends, but it went nowhere. Very slow. Like, we were in an hour and then we were like, and then we watched Long Legs 2024 US, and it's a horror, and Nicolas Cage plays the Long Legs. I give that movie a 2 out of 10. Basically, I just feel like the whole movie was promoting Satanism and making it seem like there isn't a God. That's just what that movie was promoting for me, because at the end she didn't stop it, and she could have. So basically, in short, Long Legs kills families. Well, he has help, as we will establish later in the movie. So the movie has chapters, just like chapters that begin, the letters, the what. And so basically this woman is a detective, and she needs to find out what the serial killer Long Legs, to catch him. But it's odd because they can't find like hardcore evidence. So they're like, that's impossible. Obviously there's nothing, magical or whatever. But she's connected to the cases because she was from one of the victims, if I can say that. But the end was so stupid. The whole movie was stupid. It could have been done well. I mean, if a horror movie plays on my mind at night, doesn't mean it's good. But yeah, basically it's just like he worships Satans, and her mother, who's not her mother because it didn't look like it was a mother, pledged her soul, and they're out here killing people, children, parents, but they're not physically killing them. It's kind of like Satan comes, possesses them, kills them, and then the child. I don't know, that is a very Diyarbakir movie, if we can say that. What can I say in Afrikaans? In English, very all over the place, going nowhere. And I think it's 2 hours long, and it's like we were reaching the final 30 minutes or 20 minutes, and we were like, how are they still adding another chapter? What is going on? So yeah, nope. That was a big okay. Then the next are series that I watch, and the first series is Duty of the School. Duty of the School, and it has a part 1 and a part 2, and it is 2023 Korean drama, and it is sci-fi and obviously drama, so it is like sci-fi. Like, I give this drama a 5 out of 10 because I get the concept of that whole series. To me, what I think it is that they're putting too much pressure on the children to I think in South Korea it's these two. They're like, in America you have your essay, your stats, or your ASATs or whatever. We don't have that here. But anyway, they have, that is like important, and if your child doesn't do that, they can't go to university, or they'll just be working at convenience stores and stuff. So the concept of that series is that they're putting too much pressure on the children to make it seem that if they don't have education, then they have nothing. And if they don't put school first, and everything is about school and learning, and you have to be an A student. So the whole concept of that is, I believe how I saw it, is to not be so hard on the children. Let the kids be kids. Let them have time to play and time to learn, and also not let them, don't make it seem like if they don't have a good education, they're going nowhere, or you wouldn't be proud of them, or it's, so I get that. So in short, Duty After School is about a bunch of students. So there is these sapphires or alien things in the sky, and one day they just start to fall, and these aliens start to kill the humans. So the government lies, because basically the army was getting annihilated. So the government lies to the children, and they tell them that you have to enroll in the army, and they say, here's a little consent form, let your parents, and you will have extra credit. So everything they do, joining the army early, extra credit, everything was points. And for those like who didn't know if they were gonna crush the test or what, everyone wanted those extra credit, right? But they were lying to the children. First of all, there was gonna be no extra points, and second of all, they didn't tell them that they could possibly die, not even to the parents. And third of all, there was just none of that. So they were lying to them. And it's just really Duty After School. You watch it at your own risk. You will cry. I didn't believe them when they said watch it at your own risk. And I went and watched it, and I was like, what the I was like, no. So I'm gonna spoil it. So if you want to go watch it at your own risk, go. But if you're like, no, so everyone dies, there, I said it, everyone dies. You're gonna have a favorite person, they're gonna die brutally, stupidly, because of one asshole. I get that he was under pressure, but he was an asshole. Okay, and it just shows how one's mind, the mind is such a thing that we'll never understand. Yeah, one's mind. So this one kid, and the thing is, I didn't like him from the beginning. He's the second smartest in his class, but he has pressure because he doesn't want to be poor like his parents. He wants to have a good education, a good job, be rich, and live in the top of his life. And that is his goal set. So when he heard about extra credit, he said, sign that shit, mom. But then they found out the government lie. Everything has been a lie. Children are dying, and it's just sickening. And then he found out, because the thing is, the two leaders of the classroom, they found out before, but they didn't tell the rest of the classroom because they were afraid they were gonna leave and everyone was gonna separate. But anyway, they found out, the entire class, and the one that went crazy couldn't comprehend. He was like, all this was for nothing, I'm not gonna be anything. And he went crazy. He started hallucinating. He thought the class, he wanted to sexually assault a girl that he liked. The one guy tried to stop him. He killed him. He lied. And then he fought. Then she got amnesia because he hit her hard on her head. Then he thought she could remember, and he thought they were gossiping about him. And then next thing you know, he opened fires on the entire classroom. They made it so far, surviving aliens, and they get annihilated by a bozo. I was sitting there for 10 minutes. I couldn't even watch any drama after that because I was like, what the F did I just watch? But I understand the concept. And the ones that really need to watch it are the parents and the school officials and the government, because that you be better than you were yesterday. Not we're fighting each other, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like me waking up and every day I want to compete with another ASM artist to be the best ASM artist. No, we all here, we all gotta live, we all gotta do what we love, do what we can. I'm just against me. I want to be better than I was yesterday. So that's who need to watch Duty After School, and the kids need to watch it to also let it know that it's okay. This is your life and you deserve to be, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, it's I give it a 5 because I just can't believe how it ended, but I understand the message. I understand the message. I wouldn't watch it again. And it had, okay, I understand why they did what they did, because the message had to go out there, you know, but it had potential to be a very cool teens against aliens type of thing, but I understand the message. I hope they make something like that again, just not with that message, just a cool fun series. Well, not fun, just like teens and trying to beat aliens' asses or zombies' asses. That would be nice. I know all of us are dead. I haven't watched it yet because I'm waiting for season 2. My mom watched it and she's gagging over it. But yeah, I cannot wait to watch Duty After School. So I don't know, if you think you can handle it, go watch Duty After School. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. Look at this cute little trigger board that I had my sister made. I always tell her just how I want it, and then she does it. So thank you, Shush, even though you won't be watching this video because you're fake. It says My Sleeping Beauties. Tiny tree bird. Yeah, so the next series that I watch is Coffee and Vanilla. Coffee and Vanilla. And it is, I gave it a 6 to 7 out of 10. It's 2019. It's a Japanese drama. It has 1 season and it is romance. Yeah, so Coffee and Vanilla is, if I can remember their names, Risa and Hiro. Is it Hiro? Risa and Hiro. So, if you do not like silly female leads and you do not like unrealistic romance, then maybe this is not for you. And that's why I wrote, that's why I rated it a 6 out of 10. Because it's very clumsy. The female lead cannot really stand up for herself type of shit. Very unrealistic, but I kind of like that. I don't know why. But in real life, yeah. So, Risa is a very beautiful young woman. She's still in college, I believe. She likes sweet drinks. And Hiro works at a coffee, not works, he's corporate, owns like coffee shops, I think, yes. And he sees her eating there one day. And she doesn't see him, because you'll see when you watch, she's always just like kind of like, and I'm like, is your neck not sore? But she's always kind of just like, you know. And every man and their mother, I'm just joking, but every man wants to flirt with Risa and wants to have her, but she gets with Hiro and she just feels like she's not strong enough for him, because he's a little bit older, but he's obsessed with her. And then his business partner, not his business partner, his business enemy wants to steal Risa away, and he kisses her, and then she feels like she gets a stalker, and it's just really silly. It's just a really silly Japanese drama, but I liked it. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. And it ended nicely. There was a breakup. What is a drama without a breakup? There was a breakup, so if you want to go and check it out, you do that. Okay, next I got this wireless charger box that makes some good tapping and scratching. I'm not really doing triggers, it's really a yap sesh. So the next drama is Mr. Blanken. Mr. Blanken. I give that drama a 9 out of 10. It is 2024 Korean drama, 1 season, comedy, romance / heartache. It is, I say heartache because the ending really just breaks my heart. So, Mr. Blanken, we got the male lead, we got the female lead. So, the male lead is sick. He has a bunch of tumors in his head that they cannot remove, and his time will come any day soon. He and the female lead were together years back, and then he broke her heart miserably. And the things they said to each other was kind of exactly how they just, like, she told him he will die, and he told her she will never be a mother. And she found out she can never be a mother because she's early stages of menopause, and he found out he's gonna die. So he steals her away. She's supposed to marry this rich man, and she lied to the family that she's pregnant, but it was his idea because the mother didn't want him to marry her because she's an orphan or some shit like that, you know, the rich people in the Kdramas. Anyway, the male lead steals her away, and he's like, I want you to come with me. He's just having one last rendezvous before he dies, you know. Anyway, it's really funny, you guys, and then it's sad, and then it's romantic. At first I was like, wow, he's just destroying her life, but in all actuality, at first you're gonna be like, wow, he's just ruining her life. You know, she's gonna marry this man and he's just gonna die, you know. But as it goes on, you see that he was actually doing her a favor. She would have been in a lie. Things would have gotten messy. And even though the other dude did like her, she wouldn't have been happy. So in some ways I feel like he was rescuing her too. But yeah, they discover each other again, and she finds out he's sick, and at the end they travel. Yeah, so he's on a journey to find his real father. I love that drama because firstly, I kind of agree, don't have children. You know, none of us are here because we want to be here. We were never asked. 2 people decided we're gonna make children because we want children, or you know, I don't know how to put it, but I didn't have to be here, and now I gotta live. So I understand his point, what he was going on about. He was like, I didn't ask to be here, so why do I, you know. But at the end he was kind of sad because all that time he spent wanting to find his real father his heart, he could have just been spending it with her, you know, the love that they had, and he just went and ruined it all. So yes, we're not here by choice, and yes, sometimes we have effed up guardians and so-called parents, but it's up to us to break out and be for ourselves. Even if you have to change your name, your surname, everything, don't let those people ever come into your life and wanna dictate or whatever for you. Yeah, so at the end he wanted more time because he realized he was just wasting time having all this hate. And then his real father was the father that they shown. I think so, I don't know. But yeah, I recommend that drama. You'll cry at the end, but before you cry you will laugh. So there's that. Okay, then on to the last series, and I've got my giant trigger board. The Judge from Hell. I give it a 6 out of 10. It's 2024 Korean drama, 1 season, fantasy. So, this drama has a good concept, and it is far better than Lucifer in my opinion, because Lucifer sorta, I never finished Lucifer, but from season 1 and 2 I thought it was gonna be, you know, more about the devil, heaven, those type of stuff, and then it was just more detective work. So I didn't like it because we have so many detective shows. We do not need that, sweetie. We need you to use your imagination. So The Judge from Hell, in terms of not making it just a detective judge case and giving us the devils and things like that, demons, giving us that was supreme. That is a 9 out of 10 in that case. But I feel like it was a little too long for me, and there is scenes that could have just been not there. And then also the love aspect of it all, her finding love or whatever, was a little unnecessary for me. You know, it doesn't always need to be about that, especially with series like that, you know. It doesn't always need to be about love. And that's why I didn't like it that much. And then there was just many boring pieces, but overall the concept and that was good. So The Judge from Hell is the female lead is a demon. Yeah, they're demons. Is a demon, and she prosecutes wrongly. So the head demon that she works for, or something like that, sends her to Earth and tells her she has to send this many murderers to hell in order for her to come back to hell. So she's doing that. Then she meets this detective. This detective also has a backstory where his entire family was brutally murdered by a serial killer who they also didn't catch. I love the parts where she sent all these assholes to hell. She gave them the exact medicine that they were giving to people. I love that. That was a beautiful concept. Like I say, the reason I just give it a 6 was just because I felt like the love interest was a little bit unnecessary, and there were a few scenes that I just, you know, we skipped through that. But it was nicely done. The actors and actresses were nicely done. Yeah, so she needs to send murderers to hell. She'll show them what they are. She would ask them if they're forgiven and then stab them. And then, yeah, so the way she would do it, and the reason nobody likes her is she would they would come to her prosecution room, and then she would be like, oh, first offense, 2 months probation and things, and people would be like, he literally killed everyone, but she knows that she was gonna kill them, and then the detective got in the way and blah. But it was very, very a good concept. If you watched it, what do you think of it? But yeah, so that is all we're gonna yap about tonight. Let me know what you've been watching. Any recommendations you got from me? I have so much to watch. I have Squid Games to watch. I have multiple things on ITV that I need to watch. I just have a bunch of things that I have to watch, but I am sorting out my life a little, so I'm putting that on the back burner just for now. But next time we'll talk about the other series that I finished, because there's more, but it's gonna be way too long for this yap session. And then for my second channel, I'm going to be talking about series and things as well, and I'll be able to talk loudly and not whisper, and I just need to see how I can edit it and make it more fun and not speak like I'm in the 3rd grade. But the thing with me is I don't want to spoil it. I want you to go watch it, but if it's a shit movie or whatever, then I will spoil it for you. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, sleeping beauties. I appreciate you all incredibly much. And yeah, thank you for being here. And I hope that your January was filled with love. If it wasn't, then I send much love and kisses for the February. We have oh my god, I'm going dumb. We have 11 months. We have 11 months to do something. No pressure though. Take your own damn time. And sometimes we think that nothing changed, but yeah,